How's it going? I'm East Coast Pete. Today I'm going to look at T.S.O.L. That stands for the Sounds of Liberty. Also from Southern California, they're a punk band from 1978. This band is a toolbox of punk styles. No two albums are alike. Side note, grunge didn't destroy metal, by the way. It destroyed glam metal and hair metal. Street thrash couldn't be killed because it was tough, streety, and hungry. Any band who isn't failed. T.S.O.L, like Corrosion of Conformity, began as a punk band. They even stole their instruments from a music shop. I don't know if that's a legend or not. Their currents are Jack Grisham, Ron Emery, Mike Roche, Greg Kuhn, and Tony Val Hernandez. It's the current lineup. Here's the discography. 1. Dance With Me in 81. A gothic death rock sound, smooth, unharsh, very drummy. Vocals are way too clean sounding. Definite Sex Pistols influence. 2. Beneath the Shadows in 82. More melodic with the addition of keyboards, but Grisham, Barnes, and Kuhn quit. Take that, keyboard player. 3. Change Today in 84. More polished. Joe Wood was now on lead guitar and Mitch Dean on vocals. They are now T.S.O.L, the second one. Mitch Dean sounds like Grish, but less dapper. Got a little Billy Idol thing going on. A White Wedding thing. 4. Revenge in 86. This is not wonderful. 5. Hit and Run in 87. It charted to number 184. But I'll tell you what, this is Alice Cooper. Sounds just like Alice Cooper in the 70s. Why not? It sounds good then, it should sound good now, right? 6. Strange Love in 90. And Emery quit. Now this is blues rock. Roach quit too. No original members were left until they formed T.S.O.L. 1 redo, which would be T.S.O.L 3 or possibly 4. I stopped counting. But unfortunately now there were 2 T.S.O.L bands. Both bands with the same name. One with the early rendition members coming back to reclaim their name, and the second one just kept on touring. I said, that's alright, we're going to just keep it going on too. So that happened. Sometimes that does happen, I've heard of it. Causes problems. 7. Disappear in 01. Playing the same cities with the other T.S.O.L really caused problems. I mean, they didn't really sound alike, even though they were doing a lot of the same stuff. They were playing the same cities on the same nights. I think this kind of was contrived. The music is strangely appealing, like uber glam anti-punk. American is Sex Pistol-esque a little. They're like uber punk anti-glam or something, like Good Bowie, almost. 8. Developed we stand. No, I meant to say divided we stand, of course. Developed would have been ridiculous. That came out in 03. This is pretty tight for punk. There's even a 9/8 intro, but 4/4 the rest of the way. It's kind of like a fuck you tough guy. Bullies are disturbed. Got a B-52 sound, sort of. I do like this album. It's got something. 9. Life, Liberty, and the Pursuit of Freedom. I think it is not the result of freedom. It is life, liberty, and the pursuit of free. Are they going after free? It doesn't sound like free. Downloads in 09. The fun is back. And I'm in. Yeah. It's like you had to come back to rescue your fans from mediocrity of T.S.O.L 2. The false T.S.O.L. The bizarro T.S.O.L. 10. The Trigger Complex in 2017. Give me more. Sometimes this stuff is kind of retro. Strange World. Strange Girl. Satellites. Horror punk. Ford Fairlanes. Pop music. The Right Side. Cheerleading. Irony. We can't do it again. You can. The first self-named EP was harshly political in 1978 and anarchical. I'm not sure that's a word. It's got anarchy. You know what anarchy is, right? That means no rules. Jimmy Carter was the president, and I liked him. The Dems weren't crazy then. In 1999, T.S.O.L 1 threatened to sue T.S.O.L 2, so the origs changed to GREB with their own names. Sometimes they called themselves Lost, which was T.S.O.L backwards. So clever. Then in 99, they fought in court to get their name back, and they won. And they sounded so much better. That's a way to get your sound back. Just go to court. Barnes died of brain aneurysm in 99 at age 34. Jay O'Brien joined as the new drummer. They faked a retirement in 2006. The Life Liberty album went in 2009. Antonio Val Hernandez was the drummer on their recent album, The Trigger Complex. You have to wonder why the second T.S.O.L. didn't just change their name and give the first T.S.O.L. their name back. Must have been a money thing. A name is a valuable asset. With all the drama, T.S.O.L. is what a band goes through, I guess, but they pulled themselves up and managed to age gracefully, unlike East Coast Pete. How many punks from the 70s could do that? Certainly not I. After 40 years, yeah. Thanks all for being with me on my show with no name. I'll see you again soon. Take excellent care.